Good morning, internet. No, good afternoon, internet. You can tell I haven't done this for a while, can't you? So it's Friday afternoon, it's the 7th of June, and it's a gorgeous day. Right, okay, so today we're out on a little meteor. Now, first ride for me for a long time due to the fact of the foot, so I'm going to take it nice and easy and hopefully have a pleasant little ride. Now, there's two reasons today that I'm doing this. The first being, of course, is to get back on the bike, because I've been off it for far too long. The second reason, however, is that I'm not sure whether you're aware, I'm sure you are, that France, which of course is where I live, is hosting the 2024 Olympic Games. And with the Olympic Games, you always have the Olympic torch, which today is coming through our area. Right, which is Finisterre. Now, I thought we'll have a little ride and see if we can find the torch. Now the trouble is, right, I did a little bit of having a look, seeing what's about, and seeing if it's going to be at all possible to get close, which I'm not too sure, to be honest, but we can only see what we can see. So I know roughly where it's going to be. They sort of haven't published the route. They're telling you the sort of bits that it's going through. They're not telling you how it's getting there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to see, we're just going to go roughly that I know where it should be, and see if we can get anywhere near it and have a look at the Olympic torch. Now my daughter, her school and a few more schools are all going to a point called the Pont de l'Arbre, which I've been to on the bike. You've come with me, and they're all going there, and the Olympic torch is heading there for all the kids to see. But apparently, from what I can gather, there's going to be a few sort of road closures as well, so I don't exactly know how close we'll be able to get to it, or if at all we can get anywhere near it. Obviously, you know, with all this going on in the world, the security around this thing is going to be extremely good, and I don't think they're going to be too bothered about me saying, "Excuse me, I want to get some pictures for my YouTube channel." I don't think that'll actually cut it, to be honest. Still, never mind. We shall see what we shall see. Anyway, right, okay, so like I said, out on the meteor, and now I know this is going to sound a bit of a stupid statement, but it's a glorious day today. I mean, you know, you can see there's not a cloud in the sky. It's absolutely beautiful. But I'll tell you something, I just cannot get warm. It's crazy. I've been having these injections now for 3 weeks, and these injections are like blood thinning injections. And ever since I've been having these injections, which I'm glad to say have now stopped, but since I've been having them, I just cannot, no matter what I do, I just cannot get warm. and I don't know, one of them things, eh? So the foot, well, yesterday was the first day that I did without the boot, and although I didn't really do much at all, but on the night it had swollen up quite nicely, and when I put my motorcycle boots on about half an hour ago, it had all swollen up again. So but apparently that's to be expected, so he said, the doctor that is. So, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, he knows more than I do. So yeah, I mean, it's not too bad though. I haven't got a lot of pain in it. The swelling, I suppose, just comes along as the body's still doing its little bit of healing act. So basically, the only thing that I've really got to be careful of is obviously not walk too much, which I'm certainly not going to do. But then the second thing is when I'm on the bike, is be extremely careful how I'm sticking my foot down, because that just wouldn't be a too good an idea, really. I don't want to stick it down and catch it on the floor and be back to square one again. I've already missed the D-Day celebrations, which I'm still totally gutted over. I really am. You know, I mean, saw it on the telly, obviously. I'm sure everybody else did, and heart-wrenching. It absolutely gets to me, but still, yeah. And of course we had our Joe Biden speaking from the American cemetery. What was it? We will not walk away, he said. We will not walk away. Of course, referring to Ukraine. And I don't know. You know, I'm sure that we've all got our own opinion on aggression and war and everything else. But do you know what? I think war should be avoided at all costs, but sometimes, especially coming from a place like Omaha Beach where he made the speech, yeah, I think it was fitting. We have got to stand together as a nation, as allied nations, you know, as the European, as NATO, because otherwise we're all going to get walked over, aren't we? So, you know, I think he did right, and fair play to him, you know. And if you listen to his speech, which I've listened to it a couple of times, and it, you know, it really does come from his heart, and well, I think it does anyway. I'm sure Trump's lot will, in fact they already have tried to say that he's doddering and confused, and he didn't know what he was saying, or he didn't know when to sit down, and what a load of rubbish. Seriously, there's only one person that's confused, mate, that's Trump. Anyway, like I've said many times before, this is not a political channel, so oh, that was good. And sliding on a see, I don't, there's lumps of gravel, look, in the middle of the road, and as I come round that corner there, the back just slid. That's all I need. First day out, hey, you're flying on a pile of gravel. Brilliant. Oh dear. And yesterday I was talking to more than a follower, a friend now, Pete, lives up in Normandy, who was up yesterday at the celebrations. He went to St Mary Glees, which I love that place. But anyway, me and him met there last year, and Aye, aye. Aye, aye. Here we go, aye. I'm a bike, can you see? Yeah, okay. And I didn't think he was going to stop for a minute. Hey, first day out, nothing changes, eh? And anyway, do you know what? I'm not too sure if I switch my front camera on here. So I've changed. I don't normally have a GoPro on the front, but I have this time, and it's all set up. I just don't know if I. Well, hang on, I probably haven't. To be fair, I don't know. I'm all sick. See, you go a few weeks not riding, and then all of a sudden it all goes to pot. No, I hadn't. See, there you go. But I have now. Hello. Right. Okay. Look at that there. Look. Hey, nice little. That's the River Goyen. That is. For anybody that wanted to know that, and that comes right from my house. It's a little tiny brook just literally down the road from me. Anyway, without further ado, right, so Pete went up, as I said, and was in St Mary Glees, and when he was riding home yesterday, he was a trailer, and they got a load of portaloos on the back of the trailer, and one virtually came off, you know, and yeah, not really a good thing to be hit by a runaway portaloo, eh? And like I said to him last night when he messaged me, I'm not laughing, honestly. Right, okay then, so as I said, we are heading for the Point de Ra, or the Pont de Ra, and let's see if we can find this torch, eh? Do you know what, I don't really care if I find the torch or not. It's just so nice to be out on the bike now. So that gently down goes the foot. Do you know what? I was talking to the doctor, obviously, about riding the bike, and he said, which foot do you put down when you stop? Well, I put my left foot down, and that's the one that I injured. And he said, well, can't you put your right foot down? Now, I know this sounds silly, but for any of you that rides a bike, think about this. I've been riding for over 50 years, yeah, and I'm left-handed for the start off, so I don't know if that's anything to do with it, but I have always put down my left foot. Always, whenever I stop, I put down the left foot. And so it basically now is just a force of habit, you know. It's I mean, I don't think about it. Well, none of us do we? We just do it, you know. You come to stop, you put your foot down, and so and I think the other reason why I put, and I'm sure it's the same for everybody, I don't think it's just me, but your right foot is operating your back brake, so yeah, it would seem natural anyway, wouldn't it, that you're going to put down your left foot. So to put your right foot down, I mean, I could just use the front brake, I suppose, but I don't know. And I was trying to explain this to him, you know, and he's sort of looking at me as, you know, so, guy's stupid, but yeah. Well, the little meteor, hey, look at this, running gorgeous. It's a strange place to stop. Do you know, these little meteors, and I'm sure it's the same with the with the other one. The gear change on them, and I'm sure the Hunter's the same. The you know, on the classic, the Hunter, the Meteor. I don't know about them saying Joe Biden sounds confused. Bloody hell. Anyway, it's me being out in the sunshine. The brain just can't take it. Anyway, all three of them, because I've all got the J series 350 engine. See, I got that bit right. The gear change is so nice and smooth, you know. No, it's really good. I've often thought with this little bike about you know, sort of doing the cam, or you know, which I was going to do on the Himalayan, but instead I did the rear sprocket, which I don't think I'll be doing the cam, which I've said before. And it's the same with this bike. I mean, you know, I don't really intend to sort of go long distances on this bike. I bought this bike for just what I'm doing today. You know, it's an enjoyable ride. It's a beautiful, comfortable bike. One thing I don't like is these mirrors. The mirrors are absolutely useless. They wobble all over the place. Well, not wobble, but they vibrate. Strange, because the Himalayan mirrors don't. But anyway, yeah, and you know, so doing what I do on it, it does it absolutely brilliant. I mean, it's just great. So I can't see me really changing much. But I mean, I did the DNA. Sorry, I put the BMC air filter on this, which I only really do because it just saves buying filter after filter. Then you buy your first one, and then you know, you clean them out, and it just saves money. So, but it does help the engines as well. But yeah, I mean, I think if I did anything to this one, I think I'd probably do the same as the Himalayan and change the rear sprocket, come down a couple of teeth, and you know, give it that more cruisability. But of course it's geared different anyway to the Himalayan, because this was designed as like a road bike. But yeah, I mean, I think they run absolutely brilliant. You know, they're lovely to ride, they're lovely to handle. I chose this one today because it's nice and low, easy to get on and off. I think the only difference is with this, if I think I'm correct in saying this, that the Hunter throttle body is unrestricted, whereas the Meteor and the Classic, it's restricted. I could be wrong, but even so, this will do. You know, this, I mean, this goes okay for me. I mean, it really does. Now, okay, so if there's going to be any road closures, what's the time now? It's just gone 10 to 2. So if there's going to be any road closures, the road closures are going to be from this island up here, which is where we're going to turn right, because then this road goes straight down and in to the Pointe de Ra. So if there is going to be any closures, you would think it's going to be down this road here. I know they've closed off the actual Pointe de Ra itself. You can't get into that. Once all the school children were in there, then as far as I'm aware, the road, the actual whole place was closed off until, oh, what's this there? No, I don't think that's it. The actual place was closed off until the torch arrived. Now, mind you, 2 o'clock. They've probably sent it early and we've missed it. But like I said, I don't even know actually which way that it's going to go. I really don't. We're so lucky for this weather to be so nice, huh? I mean, it's absolutely great, isn't it, eh? It really is fantastic weather. Doesn't seem like there's any road closure. I've got an idea that they may cut it across, because apparently it's coming from Campere to here, so there is another way that they could come in, which is further down this road. So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But like I said, it's a lovely day to get out, it's a lovely day for the ride, and if we don't see the torch, we don't see the torch. Just being out on the bike is more than satisfying. I don't know what the temperature is, because I haven't got a temperature gauge on this bike. Not like the Himalayan, eh? The good old trusty temperature gauge. So, but like I said, I'm chilly, and I know that probably sounds stupid because it's a beautiful day, but these injections that I've been having, they thin your blood down that much that, dearie me, it's like being in a fridge. I've driven the family mad, you know. I've been sat there of a night, jackets and all sorts on, and they're there, you know. I mean, I was actually going to put the heating on at one stage, I was that cold. It's quite strange really, how having blood thinning injections can put your temperature down so much, huh? Oh, that's a bit new there, that area there at the back never used to be there. The Pointe de Raz, as it's spelt as we would say it in English, the Pointe de Raz, and in the French pronounce it the Pont de Raz. Oh, hello, how you going, eh? Nothing changes much, does it, eh? Even on a day like today, they'll still cut you up. See, if this is supposed to be here at, I think it's 2 o'clock. Oh no, sorry, 2:30 it's supposed to arrive. So look at that, eh? There's my favourite view, look, the sea, beautiful, nice and calm as well. I'll tell you one thing, I haven't wore this helmet for 3 weeks, because, you know, well, just over, since I've done my foot, and so I was getting everything ready today, and I put the camera on the front, and lo and behold, this chin mount that I got, the adhesive pad is losing its adhesion. It's unbelievable, eh? And I mean, it really is. It's right, hang on a sec. So that sign there was basically saying that access to the Point de Ra was stopped from 1:45 till, I didn't quite get the time, but yeah, anyway. So I don't know how far we'll be able to go up here. We'll have to see. Yeah, so anyway, so yeah, it's actually losing its stickiness, and you know, I mean, not to the fact yet that the camera's going to fall off, but I don't think it's going to take much more, which is really annoying, you know, because I far from happy. And yeah, I can send the guy in wherever he's from, can you, is it, an email, and I can send him the pictures, but I know what he's going to say. Oh, you've either caught it, or you've done something, or you didn't stick it on right. The first communication with his customer services led me to believe that I was wasting my time, so I'm not even going to bother. Yeah, for me, and again, this is my personal opinion, I think they're an overrated, overpriced piece of plastic. But so what I'm going to do is, there's with my other helmets, I fixed the GoPro mounts on awkward shapes myself by using, oh, what's it called now? It's like a black sticky stuff. Well, you can get it in all colours, I think. Is it Sucron, I think it's called. And you get this stuff, and you mould it to the back of the GoPro mounts. You know, you put it on, I don't know, about that thick, yeah, about 5mm thick, 6mm, and then you push it on and you leave it for 24 hours and it don't move. It is as solid as a rock, simple as that, yeah. Which will far exceed what was supplied with this. I get it, he's not gonna, you know, he can't stick it on your helmet because you ain't got your helmet, but what's used there is just a waste of time, you know. It's lost its stickiness. It's as simple as that, yeah. So that's my thoughts on chin mounts. I'll be well annoyed if the camera fell off. I have got to get some of this ordered. I didn't see it till today, and oh, bit of a market there, eh? Now this is Plug Off. Look at that strange now. I could be pronouncing it wrong, but it's spelt Plug Off. So oh dear. Anyway, not to worry. No, we're not too far away now, and so I'm just wondering which way. I mean, it could already be there, you know. This is it, because, you know, with all the troubles that's going on and everything else, they're not publicising the actual route it's taking, and they've probably changed the times a bit, I would think, you know. I mean, safety's safety, innit? Because let's face it, there's some right lunatics around, there really are. I don't even know if we could actually get close to the point there are to see if it was actually there. I'm not too sure. Suppose we could have a look. Now hang on, we got some more. Another road sign up here, whether it's anything to do with it or not, I don't know. Right, route to Bar A. Right, so they've shut the road off, basically. Yeah, they've shut it off. There's a few people here in jackets. I don't know if they're anything to do with it, or they're just standing on the corner having a chat. Probably standing on the corner having a chat. Yeah. Right. 500 metres. It's shut. Fish and chips. Way sorted. Right, I wonder if it's coming up there. See, I think it could be coming up there. No, it ain't gonna let us go there either. Got the gendarmes there, so I'd say I'll turn around. Okay, I'll turn round. I'll turn it round and go back. English. Okay, so we're not going to get near the place, are we? So I'd say it's coming up from that way. English. I like the way I'm saying I'll turn round, eh? Which fair enough, you know. Fair enough. I'm just trying to think if we could actually cut down there somehow. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually, no. That's got to be the way that it's going to come up there, because they got that. So it's going to come up the other way from Douarnenez, which is down there. But I'm pretty sure we can't get down there. See, it's over there, but I'm pretty sure that there's no, well, there is. I'm not really familiar with it round here. Oh well, not the little road. What's this here? I wonder if we could you know what, you watch, I'll be on a little round here and it will come down the main road. Like I said, I haven't got the foggiest idea of where this is going to take me, or even if it's going to get me actually in the right direction, because we want to be going down that way, down there. I don't think this is going to take us. Oh, that was a bouncer. That's a dead end there. I thought I might have been able to get it there, but I think by the time we actually get down there, it'll have gone. I think this is actually running parallel with the main road and not really going down to where we want to go. See, even down that way. Okay. Gently does it with the foot now. We can actually see, this has just brought me this has just brought me back. Haven't really gained a thing. No. I don't think we're going to be seeing the I don't think we're going to be seeing the Olympic torch somehow today. Which is a shame. Well, he's looking for it as well. I'm supposed to be guarding it. Oh well, it was worth coming out. I mean, look, at the end of the day, what's an Olympic torch between friends, eh? I'm sure that my daughter, who should be in the papers tonight, because all the papers are there. So yeah, so I'll see it one way or t'other, and it should be on the news, because I don't think for 1 minute that we're gonna get it unless it's lost its way. Anyway, you know what? The ride's been great. This was my main intention, was to get out on the bike. This has been brilliant. I've really enjoyed this. After being 3 weeks of not being on the bike, this has been absolutely brilliant. It really has. And you know, to see the sea again, mind you, that's not actually a truthful statement, because I live by the sea, so you know, I can see the sea whenever I want. Doesn't it look nice, eh? Doesn't it look absolute? Look, the old surfers there, look. Do you know, I've got an idea. Hang on a sec. I'm not too sure. It could be a bit late now though, I think. But I've got an idea that this might connect, mind you. Even if it does, they've probably blocked the road off again. But I think this sort of takes us back a bit to where we sort of might want to go. It's a good excuse for a little ride anyway, isn't it, eh? There's a little trap there, but this is sort of any more in the direction, but ish. Bit narrow here, isn't it? I love some of these little villages. It's not really a village, is it? What they call them? A hamlet, isn't it? It's a hamlet. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Isn't a hamlet like just a oh. Hang on, where are we here now? Hold on, Ponquois. There's gravel on the floor there. Okay. No, it's not. I don't think this is going to take us that way either. Well, it was another look, wasn't it? It was another possibility, but it's not going to take us there. Well, I don't think we're going to find the torch, and that's it, because like I say, we can't get back to that main route which they got blocked off, because that's where it would come up. So yeah, I suppose we could sit there for a couple of hours until it sort of finished there, and waited till it come out. But still, do you know, I'll tell you one thing about these bikes. The fuel economy on these 350 engines is unbelievable. You know, I mean, it really is. Yeah, I never put any fuel in. I mean, okay, I know I've got the 3 bikes, so you know it's not like that I'm going to use the one bike all the time, but just nip through in time. But it you know, compared, I mean, the Himalayan's good, but you compare this to the Himalayan, which I suppose I used this in the Himalayan probably about the same sort of time, I would think. So yeah, this is absolutely brilliant. You know, it in fact, I think since I've had this, I think I've only filled the tank up about 3 times. You know what I mean? Mind you, she has only done, what is it, 2,883 kilometres. So yeah, not exactly a huge amount of usage, but you know, the Himalayan's the same. So you know, having the 3 bikes, you know, the mileage gets sort of split up between them. Do you know, I'll tell you something else I've noticed as well. They're putting in new roads are being done all over the place here, which, do you know what, it's quite, I talk to my friends. Oh God, that was big. Whatever it hit me, it was big. As long as it's dead and not trying to crawl up somewhere. Anyway, yeah, I talk to my friends back in the UK, you know, and these potholes, I mean, they are a huge problem, you know, aren't they? Obviously, you know, I mean, obviously I've never seen them because I haven't been to the UK for several years now, but yeah, they are, you know. And you look here, I mean, this road hasn't long been done. Certainly wasn't done the last time I was there, and by me, you know, that they've resurfaced the roads, and you know, I mean, the French roads are great. I mean, they really are, you know. We're so lucky. And then you get the state of the UK roads, which, I mean, nothing's worse, is it, than you're riding along dodging potholes. I mean, it's just not on, is it? You know, it's just horrible. But still, just makes you wonder, doesn't it, how a country like the UK, why they expect its people to ride round on such diabolical roads, you know, where you get a country the size of France. Our roads are brilliant, you know. I mean, you get a bit of a ripple on the roads here in the French moan. The state of that road. Mind you, I wish they'd sweep the gravel up though. Still, never mind, you can't have everything, eh? Look at this, right in a bend, look, eh? And that one there, look, see it? I mean, you know, okay, this hasn't long been done, you know, I get that, and there's been no rain to wash anything off, I get that too, but I don't want on my first day to come sliding off. Well, I don't want to come off any day, to be honest with you, but I don't want to be on the first day and come sliding off on a load of gravel. Oh, tell you, mate, God forbid. Hence the fact I'm riding well over to the middle of the road, which I don't normally, but I just don't. And it's on all the corners. Yeah, look at this one here, look, see? Again, you know. But yeah, small sacrifice to pay for beautiful roads, really, eh? I'll tell you what though, watching the television over the past couple of days with all that's been going on, I'm just trying to think now, which way do I want to go? Probably that way. Watching the television with all that's been going on the last few days, yeah, and you know, with the D-Day celebrations, it's got me wanting to be back up there, yeah. I mean, I was up there twice last year, once in the car with my mate, and then once went up on the bike. Not good weather, mind you, but still, never mind. And I didn't see a lot that I wanted to visit on the bike, you know, and seeing it all again. I sat there yesterday watching it and thinking, oh, you know, I'd love to be there, but like I said, it's a you know, I mean, it's not a huge distance for me, you know, it's a decent ride, but and you don't mind, you know, if the weather's nice and that. But I don't know, because you know, I've got a couple of other things. I've got a couple of holidays this year. There's a mate of mine comes over every year and we go off for a week. And I'm doing that in 3 weeks. Three weeks tomorrow. We're going to a place called Saint Brevin-Lapin, and yeah, I do actually want to get down there on the bike as well, but yeah, I'm going there. And then of course there's the family holidays, you know, in August. So, you know, I got to think as well that, you know, I gotta, if I go somewhere else, and I'd like to get a bit of camping in as well. I mean, you know, but I don't know, you got to try and fit all these things in, plus you got to try and, I mean, the weather is always a huge factor, isn't it? You know, there's no two ways about it. You never actually know when the weather is gonna like give up, you know. You just don't. Well, we're on our way back now. That car's still there. That car was there when we came up, and it's still there, so maybe he's broken down, eh? MDF on the back of the car. I wonder what MDF is. Never heard of him. Still, just trying to work out what he's got, his other stickers. Not that it really matters, it's just me being totally nosy. I think he's lost. Aye, aye. Look, I'm one of them invisible bikers again. Well, what an enjoyable little ride, eh? Even though I said it was a bit chilly, and I am a bit chilly, and you know, to everybody else they're thinking, oh my god, this bloke's a nutcase, but no, I am. We're putting the liner back in the jacket. No, I joke, honestly. Well, just lift the visor up a bit. You wouldn't think you would steam up on a day like today, would you? Well, not the visor, but the glasses. You'd think the temperature would be warm enough. Obviously not quite. Is the tide out or in? Out. That's where we stopped there to turn the camera on. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Talk about arrogance itself. He looks at me as though, like, what are you doing here? Oh, I don't know, dearie me. I think I'll put my own compilation, idiot drivers. Put him on the front, I think. You know what, I'm just gonna, normally I would turn right here to go home, but what I'm gonna do is do you know, that's the first time that I've done that for a long time. Sometimes when I don't know if it's this toe and heel, but you think you've gone into second and for some unknown reason it stays in neutral. It comes out of first and just stays in neutral. Which, you know, no big deal, but now what I'm going to do is, because just want to turn this round here, really, which I will do because we don't want to. And I'm just going to pull over here, look, on this nice bit of, just there, look at that there, hey, doesn't that look nice, eh? Yeah. Oh, there's a wagon behind me now, hang on a sec. I shouldn't be blocking him with a bit of luck. Nah, he's fine. Okay, so I'm going to end this video here now. This seems a nice place to finish it. And okay, so we never found the torch, but I mean, what a beautiful day for a ride. My first day out in 21 days, well, 26 days I think, all in all. I hope you enjoyed this little ride. I know it didn't achieve much, but for me it achieved everything. My foot, well, it's there, look, and it's still working, and apart from being a little bit swollen, which I think is part of the course, it hasn't made any difference at all, so everything feels hunky-dory. Right, okay, before I rabbit on too much, I will see you in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, give me a nice big thumbs up, and if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, I'd love you to subscribe. Just whack that subscribe button, eh? Don't have to watch me again if you don't want to, but it does my channel the world of good. Okay, thanks for watching, take care, I hope your weather's great, see you soon, bye for now.